Yeah, I think it's unbelievable. I think we were all pretty confident as a club that we would get to the sort of minimum at 3.5 million over the length of the bond, which I think was due to close end of May. But to be stood here today, having completed at 5 million, I think it's unbelievable, and I think it's pretty. I mean, it's testament to all the hard work which has gone on in setting it up, and the creativity that people have shown, and the hard work, but also pretty humbling as to, you know, how the supporters have really sort of backed this, and not only the ones who have invested, because some, you know, couldn't afford to invest, but in the majority we've had so much positive feedback that the club are trying to find a different way to do it. That's been pretty humbling, and then I think it's made everyone realise. I was talking to Daniel Farker this morning about it, saying that we've reached 5 million. He's like, unbelievable, the feeling for this club from the supporters and the community, and I think that's been the you know, biggest thing for us. That's, you know, it's really hit home.
Are you a little bit taken aback at the scale of it and how quickly? I mean, it literally only feels like probably only three and a half weeks ago that yourself and Steve Stone were here actually launching the academy bond.
Yeah, I mean, it's been overwhelming, because, you know, we think back when you start something like this, you never know how it's going to go, because it could plummet and go really badly, and we look like we've got egg on our face, and we're stood here today going, no one's invested, sorry about that was a bad idea. But for everyone for it to have happened and so quickly, I think that's probably surprised me the most. Is we were always confident we were going to get to 3.5 million, but to get to 5 million in this time is just unbelievable.
In the actual statement the club have put out, saying that the bonds reached the 5 million, it does hint that this will enable you now to maybe expand on the original plans. Can you just sort of elaborate on that from the footballing dimension?
Yeah, that's great, because, you know, we've had, I think it's 12 phases overall that we felt Colney needed to be developed on for the academy. So this now will enable us to do Desso another pitch, which brings it to the same level as Carrow Road and the main first team training pitch. This will enable to crack on with the gym straight away, to get floodlights on pitch 1 at the training ground straight away. So it enables things that we always earmarked that we'll be able to do in the future. It means we can just sort of get on and do them, you know, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and ultimately this is all leading to the end goal is to develop your own players to be out on this pitch behind us, like Jamal, Todd Cantwell. Will this now start to see the fruits of this? How far down the line do you feel?
I think quite quickly. You know, I'm never going to stand here and go, yeah, you know, in 5 years this should help, because in fairness, pal, that's not realistic. I think, you know, we've got as a club, when we discussed doing this, we really did some real deep internal reviews of the academy to see where we were as to, do we invest in it, or do we try a different way? Because, you know, there is other ways, as we all know. We truly believe we'll see results quickly. I think, as you've seen this year, there's been 2 quick results with the 2 you mentioned, Jamal and Todd. I think there'll be others not a million miles away in the next year to 18 months, and I certainly think, let's talk the medium term, 2 to 3 to 4 years time. I think what this facility does, it allows us to keep our best players within the academy, who we think we've got a real chance. You know, we truly believe we've got some really high talented young players, and this enables us to keep them, develop them, and get them in, like you say, on the pitch behind us, because that's what we're all here for, whether it's Steve Weaver as academy manager, myself as sporting director, the board. It's a club who's desperate to see their own out on that pitch, and achieving this now means that we can do that a little bit quicker than we probably could have done before.
Yeah, just on a final point, as you say, it was very clear that this was long overdue, and that Colney had probably, as a facility, fallen a long way behind maybe a lot of clubs. Once it's all complete, where will that facility now be in terms of, you know, peers, Championship, Premier League type football clubs?
I think it puts us right up there. You know, okay, if we take away Man City, you know, pretty much having, you know, 40 pitches, and Chelsea and clubs like that, but let's say our competitors, it puts us right in there. But I think what's important is we've designed it very much to be right for us. So not so much looking at what others do, but, you know, what works for Norwich City, what works for our model, and what's right. And that's why, you know, we've paid a real attention to getting the pitches right, because we believe, well, football's played on the pitch. Players get fit in the gym, so, you know, that's why we've sort of started with 2 key factors of pitches and gym, rather than, you know, let's get some swanky offices or, you know, a really nice restaurant or whatever. It's like, well, no, what are the key bits? And we've sort of worked backwards from that, and we believe that at the end of it we'll have a real fit for purpose training ground, which, yeah, has all the nice mod cons and some of the nice to have, but more importantly has, you know, what's really necessary.